evening, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. There's the time right there so you guys can see. It's 8 o'clock on the dot. Well, it just ticked over to 1 o'clock. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this edition of MFers Live. I love Timmy. Timmy's right in there. Good evening, Timmy. How are you doing, my friend? Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, and children of all ages. Hello, Crystal. Hey, Jazzy. Everybody's popping in. This is great. Good evening. Welcome to Monday's edition of MFers Live. It is February 12th, 2018, and this is our edition of MFers Live. It's our positive news day, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I just realized looking at my reflection in the camera, I might have to get rid of this bad boy. Yeah, you know, it's getting all itchy now. I know it gets that stage. I don't know. Anyone's got beards like this, and like, you know, that's your itchy stage. You get through that, it grows up. Nah, I don't want the beard. It's got to go. It's got to go. Hello, Melissa. And, oh, hello, Kat. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this. Of course, I'm breaking everything in the studio. You got to love it, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. All right. So I'm just quickly setting off some invites to those who've told me that they do not receive them for some reason, but that's okay. If you guys are not receiving them, please, should be in this little corner, right in this little area up here. There should be a little circle. Should have like the MFers Live logo right about there. Click it, and you should get your notifications. Good. Oh, look, we got Jason's with us. Hello, Crystal Harris. Hello, Mary Jane. Oh, look at that, big sexy's in the house with us. How you doing, buddy? Hi, Jazzy. Yeah. All right. What's that? I'm looking good. Thank you. I'll try. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know. Pod doesn't really. I don't know. It's one of my shirts. I have a whole variety of shirts. I do. All right, guys. All right, so there we go. Okay, I just sent off a whole bunch, whole whack load of them. There we go. All right, so yes, we're gonna start off like we always do, ladies and gentlemen. And I cannot believe I lost my page. What luck was that? Of course. All right, so got to move the cups over here. We got the coffee cups going. Wow. Okay, something's definitely up with my Facebook page. I have no idea, but it's all good. Hello, Jessica. Oh, hi, Christina. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. It's great to see everybody. All right, I guess we'll shake it up. All right. So if you didn't watch if you didn't tune in with us Saturday or yesterday, this is what the shoutout box is looking like now. Check that out. See? Michelle got her hands on it again, ladies and gentlemen. And see, well, she's working on the sides as well. Bling, bling, always. Nice, guys, you brushed your hair. I brush my hair every night before I go live. I do. Okay, I do. Now, I did have a period where, like, I had this big, huge knot in my hair. And it's a real pain in the butt. But I did get it out. Lost a little bit of hair with it because it's a huge knot. But I do. I like making sure my hair's like, I don't like when my hair gets knotted. It's just real pain. I don't know. I've just been pulling it back. So yeah, so if you guys look at me going, hey, he cut his hair. No, guess what? I didn't. It's right there. All right, so we're going to grab some shout-outs here. And yes, like always, oh, whoa, wow. That's a whole whack load. All right, here, we'll throw it down there. All right. And like always, oh, look. Oh, no, oh. Ori, I thought Ori just popped in, but Ori's going around commenting on everybody's posts. I'm getting notified. It's fun. All right, so here we go, guys. You guys ready? We'll do some quick shout-outs here. How's this for everybody? All right, so there's Wendy Clark. We have, oh, here's our little Christmas angel right there, Sarah Steckley. There you go, Sarah. Oh, King Rems is in the house with us. Hello, King Rems. Thanks for tuning in, brother. All right, we got Amber Colburn. And then we have Brenda White. Oh, look. There you go, Mary Jane. Mary Jane, go forth. There you go. Told you your name was in there. All right. Oh, and there is Jesse. Heck, yes, he is. Welcome. All right, and then we got Nathan James, Nate the Great, ladies and gentlemen. And then we have, Jen Jofield. We have Yvette Prince. Of course, much love, King Rams. Always, buddy, always. We got Jen Jofield. Then we have Loretta Broughton. We have Richardson Harper. All right. Oh, about to lose them between my fingers. And we got Shannon Lewis. And then we got Debbie Griffiths. Hello, buddy. Hello, Christopher. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. All right. It was just Chad Taylor. And so you guys know, Oh, wait, look. Christopher Brockell. There you go, Chris. Got your name up there, buddy. All right. Since it was perfect. I saw him earlier today. Chad Tyler. He's one of our MFers. You guys would know him better as Lala. He's sat with us before. He's the one that's full of energy, like just wired to the max. And it's his birthday today. So happy birthday, Chad. I know he's out having dinner with his family right now. So what happened with the lick and stick? They got bigger. They did. They got bigger. The names got bigger. But I can, ladies and gentlemen, if my MFers want me to do the lick and stick again, I'll go do the lick and stick. There you go, Jazzy. See? All right. I guess, dude, just let me know. I don't mind doing the lick and stick. I don't mind it all. I don't. It's just the names are a little bit bigger, which is great, so that you can read them a little bit better. All right, so I'm going to take a quick sip here. Yes, happy birthday, Lala. You know what? I'm going to double check to make sure because I do believe I sent him an invite. So let's see. Oh, no, I didn't send him an invite. Okay, I just sent him an invite, and hopefully he's got his phone on him, which you never know with Lala. He does. If he doesn't come in tonight, I'll make sure I message him after the show and tell him, hey, Lala, go check out the show, read the comments, brother. All the MFers are saying happy birthday. Yes. Hello, Verna. Lick and stick, baby. Ah. Okay, guys, you know what? Next set of shoutouts, I'll do a lick and stick, all right? Now, I'm using two devices. Now, I cannot. We got to do the double live soon, dude. Of course, brother, always. Hello, Becky. All right, so I'm using Master Chef's phone. He does not have the app that I have. So I'm going to go old school, and we're going to go to the website. There you go. Oops. No, that was definitely not what I was looking for. Let's try this again. Oops. All right, so if you guys want to follow along, remember, it's www.goodnews. Oops, I guess if I spell properly. goodnewsnetwork.org. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, lick and stick it, of course. All right, okay. All right. So from now on, when I do the shoutouts, ladies and gentlemen, I will do the lick and stick, all right? I will start doing the lick and stick. You know what? You guys want them. That's what I'll give to you guys. He keeps bringing up unsafe for work sites. All right, guys. So, yes, you guys can follow along with our positive news today. We will start off for this day in history. But you guys can follow along on goodnewsnetwork.org. Or, like I said, you guys can go to your Play Store and download the app for the Good News Network. Now, I do have the Good News Network on. You know what? That's why. Okay, so we're going to go this way. Master Chef, I am so taking your phone over. All right, and he's hiding. He is. He's totally hiding right now. All right, so there it is. All right, okay. So you know what? I'm going to do it that way. All right, guys. Okay, so I'm going to read the comments off there, and I'm going to go this way. All right. And why am I missing comments on there? Sorry, back phone call. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Guess who's back? Back again. MJ's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? You know, okay. Eminem came up with some good tunes, but still don't like his music. Don't worry, Big Sexy. I'm still here. All right. Okay. All right. They're going a little bit slower on there, but that's okay. Hello, Gordon Giles. How are you doing, brother? Thanks for tuning in. All right, guys. You know, we're just going to go to my phone. I'm going to read the comments off Master Chef's phone, and then I'm just going to use the app. It's so much better. And with the app, I can share it right off to my wall and right off to the MFers Live Twitter page. All right, so let's see here. So we're going to the good news in today. Hello, Yvette. Oh, and Nick Boss. Nick Boss is with us. Hey, Nick. All right, so starting off again, right on. We're going to have a happy birthday, happy 80th birthday to Judy Blum, not Plum, Blum. The writer of the children's books and young adult fiction. Her titles including Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, and Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing have sold over 82 million copies and been translated into 32 languages. Samantha Bee, Molly Ringwald, and other celebs gathered last week to honor the iconic New Jersey author who has been named a living legend by the Library of Congress for her appeals spanning several generations of adolescent readers. She was born in 1938. Wow, well, happy 80th birthday. Right on, right on. Oh, Jeff. Hello, Jeff. Oh, Jeff's here. See, guys, I don't know what it is. Not all the comments are coming up. Okay, you know what? Like always, at the end of my stream, I always go back. I read your guys' comments. I do. All right, so let's see here. We got some more good news on this date. All right, so women gained the right to vote in the Utah Territory. That was in 1870. First indoor rink in North America opened in Madison Square Gardens in 1879. The 16th president of the United States was Abraham Lincoln. He was born in 1809 on this very day. Yes, so it was his birthday is actually declared a national holiday. All right, here, the National Association of Advancement of Colored People, which is the NAACP, was founded in 1909. The first stone of the Lincoln Memorial is set into place in Washington, D.C., and that was in 1914. George Gershwin's Rhapsody in Blue, a mix of classical music with jazz effects written for piano and jazz band, premiered in New York City in 1924. Construction on the Gateway Arch began in St. Louis in 1963. Wow. Al Green topped the U.S. singles chart for the only time with Let's Stay Together, which was ranked by Rolling Stone magazine as the 60th greatest song of all times, and that came out on this day in 1972. Definitely get better. Always get better. I hope you feel better, Jeff. Just like my merch man Chris, he's down with the flu again, and he just got back. He just got well from that from like maybe a couple weeks ago, and he got nailed with the flu again. I kind of feel bad for him because I don't got the flu. All right. Okay. Whoa. No. Why did it just skip that way? Okay. There we go. All right. So also on this date in 2010. Oh, cabbage rolls. Oh, they're so good. Cabbage rolls are really good. They are. As long as they're made right. All right. So yes, also in this date in 2010, PBS television aired in performance at the White House, a celebration of music from the Civil Rights Movement. Concert to honor Black History Month, Bob Dylan performed his 1964 anthem, The Times They Are Changing, for the first time in 30 years. And President Obama joined the likes of Smokey Robinson and Joan Baez on stage to sing the finale. Lift Every Voice. And then, yes, you can watch the two videos. They're actually highlights. And there's the link right there, guys. So when I share it off, you guys can go follow that link right away. And on this day no, I don't answer the phone. And on this day in 1809, Charles Darwin, the father of evolutionary science, whose 1859 book, The Origin of Species, introduced the concept of natural selection, was born. He learned the art of taxidermy from a freed black slave before studying at Christ College in Cambridge. While studying the adaptations of finches on Galapagos Island, he first observed the signs of evolution. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, guys. So I'm going to share this off. I'm going to post it off. It is shared to my Facebook wall. It's off. It's on its way, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, you guys can always go check it off there. Or where is it? Oh, and we're going to tweet it. We're going to tweet it. And boom, it is on the MFers Live Twitter page, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, if you guys are on Twitter, make sure you follow MFers Live. We do have a Twitter page. We have an Instagram page too. Oh, yeah. I think I got a Snapchat. Maybe. I know I have a Snapchat. Now I'm going to have to look at that. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we do have Skype, but we are not bringing the Skype out until we can get the tablet out of the shop. Because last week that tablet went down, we had to take it in the shop to get fixed. So it's currently sitting in the shop right now. But we do have Skype, MFers Live Skype, but it is all on the tablet. I do have the Instagram and the Twitter on my phone, so I do try to keep track of it as much as I can. Just not enough time in a day. Just never enough time. Hello, Salem. And Mary Jane just died laughing. I didn't know why Mary Jane just died laughing. Well, Mary Jane, hopefully you come back. Come back with us. Don't follow that light. Just come back. All right. Okay, so let's see here. So, okay, I read that one. There we go. I was wondering why I didn't update. All right. Now, let's see here. Now, I haven't had a chance, and these were going off all day today, so I know there's a whole bunch of stories. Okay, that's the good talks. All right, here's one for you. 4 hours ago, all right? 4 hours ago, and this one's, I've been waiting to read this story. Go to her page and watch the video. Oh, is that the one that's, that she was broken? Oh, yes. Okay, I know what you're laughing about now. I do. All right, so here we go, guys. You guys ready? So teen paralyzed in freak accident 13 years ago is now competing in the Pyeongchang. When Andrew Kurka was only 13 years old, he was an award-winning wrestler who had achieved several state titles. Then, an ATV-related accident left him paralyzed from the waist down. Instead of following negativity to consume him, however, the youngster from Homer, Alaska became a Paralympic champion. So since Kurka turned his focus from wrestling to mono-alpine skiing, he has won four world championship medals for the snowy sport. Now the 26-year-old is competing in the Pyeongchang Winter Paralympic Games in South Korea. And that's only a short story. There is actually a YouTube video. You guys can actually check him out going downhill. It's pretty cool. No, you're not a bad mom. Come on, that was funny. It was. All right. And yes, welcome, Salem. Salem is one of our MFers that comes all the way from Algeria, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he does. Comes all the way from Algeria. And it's about 2 o'clock in the morning, his time right now. And he's, I don't know if he's stayed up to watch us or he wakes up early to watch us, but he's watching us right now. And like I said, it's about like 2 o'clock in the morning down in Algeria. And yeah, he's hanging out with us. And there's Sarah. Hi, Sarah. How are you? How's little Lily? And the little guy, how's the little guy doing too? It's good to see you here. I haven't seen you here in a little while. It's always great seeing you guys popping in here. Always. All right. So I guess all the vegans or vegetarians are definitely going to like this one. All right. This is actually posted from 5 hours ago. Meat substitutes in Europe have grown by 451%. So Europeans are reportedly enjoying legumes more and more and are increasingly looking for alternatives to meat. A new report carried out by researchers working in the transition paths to unsustainable legume-based systems in Europe found that products containing grain legumes such as beans, lentils, or soybeans have registered an increase of 39% in Europe. The growth wasn't uniform across the continent, with Western Europe contributing to most of the growth. Products that worked as meat alternatives were by far the most popular sector, boosting a growth of 451%. Researchers also reported an increase of 196% for vegan products and of 73% for gluten-free products. And that's all it says. That's all it says. Okay. And it shows a burger. It looks like I don't know, is that a meat burger or a chicken burger? Fries. Okay. So the product subcategories with the highest increment were meat substitutes with an amazing growth rate of 451%, which was pasta. And that's all it's going to give me. Okay, maybe the app's not working today. You guys are funny. You guys are great. What? Medic. Yes, he's over here, as always. He's like down here, chilling. He's like contorted. Where's it? Oh, there's your tail. Oh, now you get up? What? All right. Okay, so I've shared it off to my wall. I'm going to tweet it off to the MFers live page. I thought that was a bigger story. All right. So let's see here. There's more here, guys. There is more. All right, so we're just gonna go in order. We're just gonna go in order. You guys ready for this? All right. So Seattle to vacate and dismiss old marijuana charges following California's lead. So the mayor of Seattle has just announced that City officials are starting work on legislation that would vacate or dismiss charges for misdemeanor marijuana possession. Mayor Durkin wrote in an editorial, people's lives were ruined for misdemeanor marijuana offenses. Too many here in our community faced huge legal bills and fines, or had a harder time getting loans, apartments, and good-paying jobs. Vacating and dismissing the charges in Seattle will mean that thousands of city residents will be able to get a fresh start since marijuana possession was legalized back in 2012. Not here yet. It's not legalized here. We're talking about the states, guys. Come on. The announcement is a welcome follow-up to California's recent efforts to wipe the slate clean for over 1 million residents convicted of similar possession charges after the state legalized recreational marijuana use on January 1st. Our action will affect people who have been convicted of offenses for conduct that is now legal under state law. People won't have to take any actions like hiring a lawyer or going to court hearings, says Mayor Durkin. I hope these actions we're taking here in Seattle can lay the foundation for other cities, countries, and state to act too. Addressing the wrongs that were caused by the failures of the war on drugs for many years in this country, and particularly the damage wrought on communities of color, won't happen overnight, says Durkin. But today, this action is a necessary first step in righting the wrongs of the past and putting our progressive values into action. Oh, hello, Leah. Leah's taking her time out of vacation. Come say hi. Hi, Leah. How are you doing, dear? Hope you're having a blast out there. Love seeing the pictures. All right. Okay, so let's see. We got another story here. Okay. All right, we'll do one more story. Then we'll jump over to. I will do the lick and sticks, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. If you guys are just tuning in now, it was asked earlier at the beginning. Somebody asked why I'm not doing the lick and stick anymore. And I said, the names are a little bit bigger. But if the MFers want me to do the lick and stick of the shoutouts, I'm going to do the lick and sticks of the shoutouts. And guess what? Everybody wants Mike to do the lick and stick. So we're going to do the lick and stick starting with the next shoutouts and from there on in. All right, guys? She is a big handful. All right, here's one for you. All right, this is a really good one here. All right, so man was dead for 28 minutes before a homeless man helped save his life. 6 months ago, George Dakin Jr. had been walking down the sidewalk when he suddenly went into cardiac arrest and fell to the ground. His heart stopped before he even hit the pavement, and for 28 minutes, Dakin was dead. The 64-year-old architect is now only alive to tell the tale thanks to a homeless man who had been drinking coffee near to the spot where he collapsed. Dakin was fortunate enough to collapse in front of Champ Homes Incorporated, a faith-based shelter for homeless people in transitional housing based in Hannah, Massachusetts. 54-year-old Austin Davis was inside the building when he heard someone outside scream for help. Davis, who had only just been given CPR training at Champ a few days previously, ran over to Dakin's motionless body and started giving chest compressions. Davis was conducting CPR for 10 minutes before paramedics arrived and loaded Dakin into the ambulance. Dakin had suffered 100% blockage in his LAD artery. This condition has been called the Widowmaker because it is almost always fatal. Only after 18 more minutes of CPR and defibrillator shocks were paramedics able to cause a pulse. They were actually able to get a pulse out of Dakin. No one could believe it, Dakin told Patch. The ambulance folks didn't believe it. The doctors didn't believe it. They said if you're in the hospital and you have an LAD blockage in the hospital, you won't survive it, even if you're in the hospital. As a means of thanking Davis for helping to save their father from certain death, Dakin's kids created a GoFundMe page to raise money for the homeless man. Jody Dakin Lachlan said, Austin is not a drinker. He does not do drugs. He's always very well put together. He has a lovely personality, and I know he can rise above this situation with our help. He's doing everything right to escape the circumstantial homelessness, but the hurdle is tremendous. Odds of escaping homelessness are about as bleak as walking away from a heart attack, Shannon. The family has since been able to raise $15,000, which was spent on a 2012 Toyota Corolla, the security deposit and rent for an apartment, health insurance, and gas cards, all of which will help get Davis out of transitioning housing. Since the Dakins have started their efforts, Davis's place of work, a hotel in Hennes, has also promoted the homeless man from his former part-time position to a full-time position. Jody says that this will be especially beneficial in keeping Davis on his feet. The general manager assured me that Austin is well worth this investment for the hotel, and he's an employee with great pride in his work and a wonderful personality, says Jody. Jody has also expressed endless gratitude towards the multiple donors and community members who have helped her repay Davis for his kindness. I am in awe of the generosity of our friends, family, and total strangers who have banded together to help Austin Davis rise out of homelessness, says Jody. This is unbelievable. Thank you all so much. Ken is a bad influence. You know, Big Sexy is, yeah, okay, you know, I have to agree. Big Sexy is a bad influence. Oh, yeah, come on. You know you are Big Sexy. You totally know you are, buddy. All right. So that is shared off to my wall, and it is tweeted onto MFers Live Twitter page, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So we're going to set the Good News Network down here for a second, and we're going to get ourselves the old shadow box. You guys ready? Ready to do some licking sticks, ladies and gentlemen? All right. We're going to shake it all up. All right. All right. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to grab a little handful. It's a lot, but all right. Yeah, that was a lot. Oh, well, it'll do. All right, guys. You guys ready? All right, okay. Now, I'm not going to take the time to sit and flip them all. I'm going to flip as I go. Okay, so ready? Lick and stick. Who's the first one to get licked and stick? Look at this. I just licked Big Sexy. There you go, buddy. I just licked Big Sexy. And now Big Sexy doesn't want to. Oh, Big Sexy finally went off my finger. Right on. All right. So who do we have next? Oh, we have Yvette Prince. All right, who else we have? Oh, we have Sarah Anderson. And like always, we always give a little shout out to little Lily Anderson and all the little MFers out there who do not have Facebook that tune in with us to listen to some positive stories, some positive news, and to learn some random facts throughout the week. It's pretty awesome, guys. I love my little MFers. You guys are great. You guys are our future. Jazzy Tilly. Look at that. Jazz, you got another one. All right, so here we go. There you go, Salem. See, Salem, you're getting your name shouted out all the time, buddy. This is great. There's guys. And then we have Nathan James. Okay, now, of course, now they're all going to be at face rate. Of course. All right. I guess I have to flip them all because they just ended up all being face straight up. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Oh, that one didn't want to stick. All right, so there we go. We got Jazzy Tilly again. There you go, Jazzy. Or should I say good pitchman? Maybe. And we got Ms. Robson. Ms. Robson is all the way from Australia, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this is one of our Australian MFers. Derek, you know what? Your name is in the box. And you know what? I remember giving you shout-outs last month, Derek. Oh, yeah. Because your name is the unique one. It's Derek M. You're the only one of my MFers that have just a letter for your last name. Just one letter for your last name. And I know it's in there. It was in last month's, too. And like I said, you guys want your names in the shout-outs. All you have to do is just leave a comment or reaction. Your name is entered up to twice for every stream that we do. And you don't have to come in while we're live. You can do it anytime. You guys, like I said, we have 28 days this month. If we do a single video every single day, that's 28 videos. And you can have your name entered up to twice for each stream. Like I said, you guys get a chance to win some free prizes on the 1st of March. Oh, yeah. And right now, we got 5 new prizes that came in. Okay, guys, you know what? I'll quickly do these lick and stick shout-outs, and then I'm going to show you guys the quick prizes again, okay? Because we only got 5 of them, and I don't mind. I love sharing them off. Yeah, see? Even Liam remembers. See? We have Mindy Fisher. Okay, now, why is this one guy? Are you serious? It's like sticking to my table. There we go. Well, of course, Becky Radke. There you go, dear. And then I have, Frida McIntyre. Never in Guelph anymore. I switched jobs. That's okay, buddy. It's all right. It's all good. It's all good. Like I said, our MFers are all over the place. It's amazing. And then we have, Taylor Clark. You know what we do? We started off with a whole bunch of MFers from Guelph, and it's expanded, and it has. Like I had a bunch from Guelph and a couple here and there, and now it's just stretched out even further. Like I said, we have MFers in Australia, England, the States, Algeria, the Philippines. It's amazing. MFers Live is spreading worldwide, and it's just the greatest thing ever. All right, then we got, there's our riffraff Dylan Wheeler. And then we have, there he is, Nick Boss. Boss, like sauce balls. Balls. Of course, I want to see you in person too. I love meeting all my MFers in person. I do. I really do. It's one of the big things I love about going to the shows. Like we said, we just went to the Juror show on last Friday, and I got to hang out with some MFers that I don't usually get to hang out with. I got to hang out with Pat, Ghost Hat, Pat Reed, and I don't get to hang out with him much because he lives in another city. He just moved to start working in Guelph, and I have no clue what that dog is barking at. It's like barking at nothingness. All right, then we have Ashley Smith. All right, just slid right off the finger. We're gonna make this happen. All right, there's Gordon Cameron. There you go, Gordo. I need to shop from SDK stuff. Oh, I know. SDK stuff is, and I still got to find my hoodies. Because, it just seems all my hoodies are disappearing. Oh, yeah. And I leave my hoodies in the studio. Look, we got Jeff Bolton. There you go, buddy. I do leave my shirts and my hoodies in the studio. Like I have a little pile over here. That's why I say, if you guys notice, if you guys actually just go to the MFers Live page, click videos, and it should bring you a list of all the videos. And they should be in order. And you'll see that I don't wear the same shirt 2 days in a row. I never do. And I do. I have a huge collection of sweaters and T-shirts and hoodies. But my hoodies keep missing. The original MFer hoodie's been missing for a while. And yeah, my one SDK hoodie's been missing. You're going to have to find it for sure. The guy in the garage took him. I wish. Because I know where they are. I just go ransack his dresser. I have some chocolate here, Mary Jane. All right, Leah. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. Oh, I see. Wait, I just missed a message here from Bunny. Oh, Chris says hi. Sonny, it's Chris Morrison. Hi, buddy. How are you, my friend? Hope you're still working on that. I just had a brain fart. Why did I have a brain fart? Gotta love when you're live, guys. Seriously. I don't have anything, any cue cards or anything written down, any little notes. I kind of, go the flow, make it a little bit easier. So this way I don't get frustrated going, oh, I forgot that. Nah, go on. All right, guys. Okay, so like I said, yes, I was going to show off the prizes. All right, so this is where we were last Friday, so ladies and gentlemen. So you guys can see this. All right. See? Live in Guelph, Juror The Damage. Yes. I actually got to meet this guy. Really amazing guy. And it was really cool because I went to sit there and ask him if I could take his picture. Okay, so I had my phone and I'm like, oh, can I take your picture? He's like, oh, yeah. So, I'm like going like this. And next thing you know, I got this arm going, like coming around this way. It's like, all right, let's do this. I'm like, what? Oh, selfie. You want to do a selfie with me? All right, I'm totally game. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, you guys go check out my wall. Or just go check out my photo album. Go to Michael Klotz, go to the photo section, go to the album February 9th, 2018, and you'll see a selfie picture with me and Juro. And this guy's pretty amazing. This guy lives in Brazil. And he came all the way down to Guelph to come hang out with us. And like I said, a lot of these artists I've gotten to meet and I've gotten to hang out with, like, Woodlawn Warriors, District Apollo. Woodlawn Warriors are right from here in Guelph, and I don't get to hang out with him. I'm always usually constantly working, right? And District Apollo, he's all the way from Woodstock. So the only time I get to see him is usually at one of the shows. The same with Robbie G. Robbie G's always so booked, always go. And I get to actually hang out with him at the shows. And like I said, if you go check out Friday's stream, you'll actually see, basically it's behind the scenes. This is before the show started. It was pretty amazing. We're walking all over the place. And on the back of this poster, ladies and gentlemen, one lucky MFer will get this. Yes. We have Clee McClure, Robbie G, and Juru. Yes, there he is right there. And see, this is Juro's thing. See? Peace. Of course, peace. It's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about the peace. And like I said, guys, this will be laminated, but one lucky MFer will get it. And if you're like, well, you need to be laminated. Okay, we're going to take this one as an example. All right, so this is the Christmas bash. Sorry, there wasn't more autographs on here, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't get this poster to the very end of the night. There was no spares. I had to wait. And then I finally got my hands on one at the end of the night. And those are the artists that were left when I was able to finally get around to get autographs done. But yes, this is what I mean by they will be laminated. If you guys are listening, you guys ready? You guys ready? That's this one. Okay, now listen. That's paper. Okay, now this is originally, I dropped your, oops. Okay, this is paper as well, because this is from our Christmas bash. All right, this is the flyer from there. Got autographed. But look, you guys can see the glare in it. You guys can hear that. That's laminate. And it's a hard laminate. It's not soft laminate. It's a hard laminate. So, yes, we will have the winner. Oh, okay, you guys slide back in there because I'm still going to drop you off. All right. But the winner of this poster, it will be laminated, ladies and gentlemen. So, whoever wins, it will be laminated. Don't worry, all right? All right, okay. So, we're going to set that there. And you know what? I'm going to put these back on. I found these are really comfortable. If you guys are wondering, what is he putting on? What is he putting on? Well, did you see the video I posted? Yes, I did see the video you posted. All right, now, if you guys are wondering, what are these? All right, now, we handed out a bunch of these as prizes months and months ago. And they were actually donated by one of our MFers. She made all these up. And I didn't actually get a pair because they were all donated to the MFers. Well, our little MF for Keegan and his mom, little Keegan picked out the coloring. They're blue. They're pretty awesome. If you guys are wondering, these are fingerless mitts. Now, I love fingerless mitts. Growing up, always using my fingers and my hands. Now, most gloves, you can't really do anything. Like you can maybe make a snowball and stuff, but you can't really do much with them. And I used to go to the dollar store, get those dollar store gloves. The really thin ones. But I still had a hard time doing a lot of things with my fingers. So when I used to go actually buy gloves, which I don't remember the last time I bought gloves. But one of the last times I bought gloves, I bought ones that were like a mitt to keep my hands warm. And then I pulled it off and back, and there was a little Velcro piece back here, and my fingers were clear. This still was covered, but yes, I fell in love with these. So yes, they're actually sent down from Keegan and his mom. And they're really awesome. I wore these all night on Friday. They're really comfortable. And like I said, a lot of people are like, how do you keep your hands warm? Oh, hello, Audrey. Thanks for tuning in. I'm doing great for Monday. Hopefully you are too. Like it, Dinosaur Marty. What? But yes, these are actually really comfortable. A lot of people are like, what's the purpose of those? Okay, well, the really cool thing about these is I can grab a pen. I can grab a pen. I can write. I can grip things. I got my fingertips, I got my hands. I can do a lot of things. But it's not my fingers because a lot of people are like, well, your fingertips will get cold. Well, I'm not worried about my fingertips. My fingertips just going like this. You can warm your fingertips up really quick. Okay. And usually most people will put their hands closed like this and go blow into your hands. That warms up your fingertips. But it's this part. This part. Okay. And right here keeps me warm. Now, if I'm outside, and I'm wearing my jacket will stop right about here. So with these, it gives a little bit extra warmth right here, but it keeps my hands warm. It keeps the palms of my hands warm. And there's a lot I can do. And yeah, I was actually getting hit with snow on Friday from one of our MFers, of course. Suli, throwing snow at me. And I am getting snow in my hand and stuff. My fingers weren't getting cold. It was just the palms. But they stayed warm because of these gloves. And they're really awesome. All right. So I'm going to keep showing these guys. All right, you guys ready? All right, so these are the other prizes. And guys, I didn't even buy any of these. Nope. These were donated by the artists themselves. All right, so we're going to go like this. We're going to start with this one here. All right, so this is one of the Woodlawn Warriors. Yeah. Mordecai, see? Mordecai, Woodlawn Warriors. All right, and yes, we've handed out one of these before, and he's autographed it. So yes, I saw him at the show, and he wanted to autograph and give away another one. So there you guys go. See, there's his signature on there as well. He did autograph it for you, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, So we have Mordecai CD. And what else do we have? And then we have, there is Juror The Damage. Juror The Damage. I don't know if you guys can try to get that to glare out there. See? To the mfers. Juru. Peace. Yes. Like I said, guys, he's actually, you know what's really cool? He's not wearing the hat on the CD cover. No, he's not. Okay, but if you guys check out the selfie, and even on the cover of the poster, look, he's wearing a fedora. Yeah. When I met him, he was wearing the fedora. He wore it the whole time. It was pretty awesome. It was wicked. All right. So also, and then we have another one here. This is by Clee Magor. This guy's pretty cool. He's actually, like, I was operating the merch table. So we had Pat way over here. Come around the corner. There was me, and then there was Clee. And then Clee and then Juru. They were there, and then look, yeah. So this is how it went. Okay, we went Pat, myself, Clee, Juru, District Apollo, Woodlawn Warriors. We had the whole line of merch just going for everybody that night. It was great. All right. So yes, this is Clee Magor. All right, guys. I do have him posted. He is tagged in the photos as well. Like I say, you guys can. I didn't get a selfie with him, but I got a picture of him. He's a pretty cool guy. And like I say, you guys can always go check it out. And it says 2 MFers, Clee Magor. See? Oh. There we go. Try to get the glare out of there for us. All right, see? Clee Magor. Magor. That's it. Sorry. Clee Magor. All right, and then, like always, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. You know I would have got one. Of course. Robbie G. He's one of the proud MFers. Yes, he is. And he says, I know it's really hard to see. Okay, I'm going to put it up here so you guys can see. This is his new release. Okay, this will be his seventh album release, and it's called Fire. I guess they were saying it's the end of the elements. Is the last element Fire? But yes, he autographed it. Robbie G, and then of course Robbie G. He autographed the disc as well, and it's pretty cool. Like I said, guys, you guys can go check out Friday night stream. When we're live at District, and you'll see Robbie in there. He's doing this. He's so sporting it. He is. He's very, like I say, he's a proud on that. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Just a few houses down from my sister's. LOL. Gotta love how small Guelph is. Yeah, you're right. I love how small Guelph is. Hey guys, it is. You'd be surprised. I have bumped into people that I didn't even know. I work with TJ. Okay, he's one of our MFers, TJ, right? And his cousin is Bill Dawson, who comes in and hangs out with us. He's actually cousins with Bill Dawson, and I work with TJ at one of the farms that he's at, so I will periodically see him when I go to those farms. It's a really small world because he used to actually hang out with his cousin when he was younger, which would have been around the time that I was hanging out. I lived around the corner from his cousin. So it was pretty cool. And it's like, really? I go, $5 is I probably bumped into you at some point. He goes, yeah, probably. But yeah, it is. It's really small. You know how no matter how big Guelph gets, it's still small. You guys be surprised how small it really is. All right, guys. So let's see. We're going to I see everyone. PM me if you're coming, then I'll go out to the garage. Of course. All right. Okay, guys, we're going to get back to some more here. All right, so this one, meet a couple who lives with 17 kangaroos. Now, you know what? I'm going to see if I can. Oh, no, that is not the right one there. Oh, okay, so, guys, let's see. We're going to close that off for a quick second. We're going to go here, and we're going to. Why didn't it open? All right. What? Why is it not? Okay, there we go. Oh. All right. Okay, you know what? We're going to make this work. All right, so we're going to go to MFers Live. And I'm going to make sure that Ms. Yes, Ms. Ms. is from Australia. So hopefully she will like this one. And yes, there it is. There it is, because I forget the time difference between us. But I know that she's ahead of us. Oh, yes. Because I know right now we're on Monday night. I think she's on Tuesday morning already, or Tuesday afternoon. But there, okay. I just have to make sure I sent that off to her, make sure. All right, because I know that she's going to like this one. Because, yes, it's a couple that, where'd it go? No. Okay, there it goes. All right, so yes, it's a couple who live with 17. Yes, count them. 17 kangaroos. All right. One cup down, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look, that actually made that one last a little longer. And of course, we got a peace, love, and positive. We're going to drink from our other one here. All right. So, Teresa and Tony Matthews may not have any human children, but they do care for 17 kangaroos. That's because the Matthews are the masterminds behind our Haven Wildlife Shelter, an animal rehabilitation center in Victoria, Australia. In addition to the 17 eastern grey kangaroos, they reportedly also care for 3 swamp wallabies and a pygmy possum. The couple first became spurred to start caring for the joeys after a man drove up to their home in 2010 with an injured young kangaroo in hand and asked if they knew how to care for injured wildlife. Ever since they welcomed the little Roo, who they named Bobby, into their home, they have opened their doors to dozens of other injured animals. Because of our love for kangaroos, we just opened up our home to them. Teresa explained to an interview with Bearcroft TV, and this rescuing got bigger and got bigger. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you guys can see them. What? No, it's hard with the glare. But there is a YouTube video on the bottom. You guys can check it out with all the little kangaroos jumping over. It's cute. All right, so we're going to share that off. It is shared off to my wall. And then it is tweeted to MFers Live, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is. He doesn't think I'm calling. All right, okay, so what else do we have here? Okay. Oh, okay. You guys ready for this? All right, here. You know what? I actually like this. And you know what? I might have to just have to bug our mayor of Guelph. Yeah, actually, it doesn't go with my shirt. You know, I'm going to start wearing things that kind of go with my gloves. All right, so I'm going to take these off because my hands are getting really warm. That's what I mean, guys. Like, these are fingerless mitts, and you think, oh, yeah, your hands, trust me. You guys ever get a chance, hey, go ask your grandma to make these for you. Or the little MFers, bug your parents to make these. Look, doesn't look like much. And if you guys really, really want, look. You don't even need them. You guys can, look. See? You can put them on like this. Okay, see? Look. Put them on like this. Go to the gym, work out, right? Work out, get the muscles going, yeah. Lift them weights and stuff. Okay, little sweatbands, but you slide it up. Look, see? Just slide it up a little bit and pop your thumb out. And there you go. You're good to go. All right. All right, guys. So, yes, I actually really like this one. I might have to bug the mayor of Guelph, Cam. Yes, Cam. This MF might have to come bug you, buddy. The original MF might have to come knocking on your door because this, I believe, is a great idea. I know I'm saying great idea, and everyone's like, what is the idea? All right, guys, this is the story for it. All right, so new Los Angeles parking meters are collecting change from the homeless. Oh, there he is, Pat. How you doing, brother? Thanks for tuning in, buddy. All right, so this is why Cam, you better be ready, money, because I'm going to be bugging you, buddy. So after you pump some quarters into your parking meter in Southern California, look for the new ones that put your change to great use. Housing the homeless. Earlier this week, city and county representatives of Los Angeles unveiled 6 new colorful parking meters that collect coins for the Skid Row-based charity C3, a nonprofit dedicated to pairing homeless residents with housing. So according to LA Curbed, the initiative was introduced and approved by the city 5 years ago. We don't know what took them so long, do you? It's exactly what it says. It's in brackets, and it says, we don't know what took them so long, do you? Oh, you're homesick too? Really? Oh, Patty, you know what, buddy? Even Chris is sick. Yes, merch man Chris is in bed with the flu. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I know. I just see that. I got to go back. All right. So in addition to raising valuable funds for rough sleepers living in poverty, legislators hope that the campaign will possibly curb aggressive panhandling. The meters will also raise money for C3 through sponsorships costing $3,500. Oh, you had to leave work early. Well, make sure you get lots of rest. And you know what? Don't forget, make sure you get some Buckley's into you. Because, yes, it does taste awful, but it totally works. I swear by it. That's what I always use. To me, I'll be straightforward. To me, it tastes like liquid Vicks. Oh, yeah. But it works. It totally does because it knocks it right out of you. All right, so a spokesperson told the LA Times the machines themselves were donated. Will cost $5,000 to operate and maintain, but generate $21,000 from annual sponsorships, producing at least $16,000 for the outreach program, plus any money collected from the public. The installations are similar to the key-shaped parking meters that were erected in downtown Milwaukee back in September, as well as meter-styled installations in Denver, Washington, D.C., Detroit, Pasadena, and Indianapolis. You can find some of them located in Grand Park, El Pablo, near the lobby of the Hotel Alexandria, and at the St. Vincent Jewelry Center. Exactly. Buck. See, I'm not the only one, ladies and gentlemen. See, even Pat swears to it. And yeah, see, you guys see what I mean? Yeah, I want a bug because you know what, guys? The government doesn't need to make that much off of us. Come on, they make enough off of us as it is. So why not give back? I'm not saying use it just for the homeless, but there are so many charities that you could use them for. Like, yes, there are so many charities that can use that kind of donations. I know a lot of people use. Oh yeah, I do. I know. Every time I have to go downtown, very rarely am I lucky enough to get a parking spot without using a meter. A lot of times I have to always use a meter. All right. All right, here's another one. Oh, is it cold down there? I ain't that good today. All right, so yes, this is another one. Okay, so homeless teen goes from living in a car to creating absolutely stunning photos as a wedding photographer. Are you guys ready for this? So when he was 16 years old, Karsten Schweitzer was homeless. Now, 8 years later, he is an award-winning wedding photographer who's traveled to 12 countries because he never gave up on believing in his dreams. Going back to watch Raw. All right, brother, I'll definitely text you tomorrow, buddy. All right, make sure you get lots of rest. Don't forget your Buckleys and enjoy your Raw. All right. So from the first day he picked up a camera as an 11-year-old, Switcher, who was born and raised in Southern California, knew he wanted to become a photographer. A creative soul, he dropped out of high school to shoot pictures of skateboarders. The fame and fortune he imagined, however, eluded him. By the time he reached his 18th birthday, Switcher decided it was time for a change. Still determined to become a photographer, he moved to San Francisco and spent his nights sleeping in his car and his days using Starbucks as an office. Except this time, he opted to pursue wedding photography instead. Destiny for sure. Switzer told Good News Network, "It wasn't a well-thought-out idea. I wasn't thinking about the ridiculous cost of housing in the Bay Area. I wasn't thinking about the fact that I didn't know a single person in the area. I was just following my heart." With only his skateboarding portfolio as a resume, Schwartzer slowly but steadily started building his own company from the ground up. He learned everything about the business, from creating his own website and business model to landing clients. The way I'm able to keep myself going was the way I organized my goals, breaking everything down into the smallest problems one at a time. Switcher said via email, "What I did was think about everything I would need to run a successful wedding photography company. Things like learning about business and marketing, learning how to photograph a wedding, learning what SEO was. Then I organized all those things into a pyramid with the easier problems to solve near the base of the pyramid and the more difficult problems near the top of the pyramid. Then I literally started working my way from the bottom, crossing off things as I went along. I would just wake up every day, look at the pyramid, and find a goal that I wanted to work on. Overcoming the technical aspects of his career wasn't the only hardship he had to overcome either. His mental health was against him as well. Optimism was tough for me. Aside from being homeless and having issues at home, I was also diagnosed with major depression disorder. So optimism was always a chore for me," he said. That being said, though, I was always very aware that my situation was circumstantial and that if I worked really hard, I could change those circumstances and create my own reality. That thought kept me going most days. Other days, I wasn't so optimistic about my future. When asked whether he ever doubted his abilities as a photographer, Switzer responded, "I think doubting yourself is just part of following your dreams. You're always worried that you're not skilled enough, not smart enough, or not lucky enough. But even when I wasn't feeling it, I knew I had to keep working. There wasn't really any other choice." Switzer is now the mastermind behind Illumina Studios, and his stunning portfolio speaks for itself. His work has received awards from Fearless Photographers, the Wedding Photojournalists Association, Wedneston Awards, and the SLR Lounge Awards. If you'd like to check out more of his photos, you can go to the Illumina Studios website or follow Switzer on his Instagram. Oh, look, there is Nate the Great. How are you, buddy? And that's what I always say, guys. He stayed focused. He kept it in his mind. That's what he wanted, and he did. He achieved it. And that's a great story that, going from living in his car, being homeless, being a homeless teen to 8 years later, he's an award-winning wedding photographer. That's pretty amazing, guys. That is. All right, see us here. Do we have time for another one? We have time for another one? All right, guys, we got time for another one. Okay, we do. All right. Okay, see us here. Okay. Oh, let's see here. Is that... Oh, that's a pretty... Okay, guys, we're going to do this. We're going to... why not? Why not? All right, guys. So seven... Okay, guys, you guys ready? Let me try that again. I'm really sorry about that, guys. You guys ready? So 7 steps to help you truly forgive your spouse. All right? There's unafraid, because I know, I know people are, always at there. You guys ready? All right, so in a marriage, forgiveness is not a free pass for one spouse to keep hurting the other. Forgiveness doesn't turn a blind eye to misdeeds. Most marriages begin with good intentions. Neither party enters a marriage wanting to hurt the other, but it happens. We all have our flaws. We know this the day we get married. So there's an implicit agreement between husband and wife to forgive each other. Eventually, the day comes when one or the other makes a mistake. Someone speaks a harsh word. Someone breaks a promise. A shameful secret comes out to the surface. The other spouse is hurt. But sometimes it's hard to forgive. Some acts might seem unforgivable. It's difficult to admit that holding a grudge only causes more suffering. Sometimes anger and resentment seem justified for minor mistakes. Revenge might seem appropriate for the betrayal one feels in an extramarital affair. But reality is unsympathetic. The husband or wife who holds a grudge against a spouse only causes more suffering. Buddha is credited with saying, holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Others have said that resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Or resentment is like picking a scab off a wound that's trying to heal. Oh, that's really nice, MJ. Right on, buddy. All right, so consider the research. Oh, yeah. So consider the research that shows that refusing to forgive only piles additional pain onto the original hurt. Psychologist Lauren Torres at Luther College in Iowa led one of those studies. Toussaint and his colleagues discovered that people who hold grudges have more mental and physical distress as they age than people who practice forgiveness. To forgive is to cease to feel resentment against an offender or to grant relief from payment. That's the definition given by the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. In a marriage, forgiveness is about both of these. Some people... No, I just clicked something. Can you say another? What? Let's see here. What is it? Some people refuse to forgive, believing that to let it go sets their spouse free to hurt them again. Instead, forgiveness is about the wounded spouse taking back control over her life. By forgiving, this person unchains himself or herself from the painful emotions caused by broken trust. Holding a grudge stops personal and relationship growth. Forgiveness says, let's move on. It's more easier said than done. Frederick Luskin is the director of Stanford University Forgiveness Project, relying on his extensive research on the topic of forgiveness. Luskin has identified 4 stages of forgiveness that allow couples to move on. He addresses these in depth in his book, Forgive for Love, quotations, Forgive for Love, the missing ingredient for the healthy and lasting relationship. So 1, feeling the anger and hurt caused by your spouse and believing these feelings are justified. Number 2, realizing that a life filled with anger and hurt feels bad and is making things worse. 3, remembering how good it can feel to forgive, realizing that the amount of time you focus on anger and hurt is within your control. And number 4, becoming a forgiving person by making a habit of practicing forgiveness. Many husbands and wives struggle to navigate the path to forgiveness in their marriage. In his book, Luskin offers 7 steps for spouses to follow who want to forgive each other. These are summarized here. Okay. Remember, you made a decision to be your partner's. Okay. So number 1. Okay. This is the way they're summarized. Okay, you guys ready? So what was number 2? Realizing that a life filled with anger and hurt feels bad and is making things worse. All right. So here are the 7 steps for spouses to follow who want to forgive each other. You guys ready for this? Do we got time? Well, you know what? We are in overtime, ladies and gentlemen, but you know what? I don't mind. Okay? Because, you know, we always go in overtime. I don't mind. All right, guys, you ready for it? All right, so let's see here. Number 1, okay, step number 1. Remember, you made a decision to be your partner's lover, faults and all. Out of all the people you could have chosen, you chose this one to love and to love you. Number 2, recognize that everyone is flawed, including you. You entered this relationship voluntarily and knowing neither one of you is more perfect than the other. Step number 3, tell your partner how much you appreciate about him or her. Choose to focus on their positive traits. Number 4, get to know your partner for who they are. Deepen your friendship with them. Emphasize with your spouse's flaws as much as you appreciate their finer qualities. Number 5, accept what you cannot change and grieve your loss. Understand that your partner will disappoint you and fail to meet some expectations. Acknowledge the harm that was done and your loss. Grieve, feel the pain, and let go of what could have been had harm not been done. Number 6, choose to recommit to your spouse. Decide to tell the story of your relationship in positive and optimistic terms. Embrace a theme that is one of the couple that loves, forgives, heals, and works together for a positive future together. And number 7, give yourself a break. When you make a mess of things, be gentle with yourself and allow yourself to receive forgiveness. All right, so here's this. So counselor and father of 2 lives near Portland, Oregon. He's the author of the book, If You're Not Growing, You're Dying. 7 habits for thriving in your faith relationships and work. All right, there you guys go. All right, so there you guys go. So, you know, I have to put that in there. Come on. It is. You know, it's part of positivity, too. It does help with positivity. Being able to forgive someone will help. It does. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have hit our time. All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in and listening to our positive stories. All right, and we will be back tomorrow with the same time as always, guys. We will be back tomorrow with our Tea Time Tuesday. We're going to be drinking some tea, not coffee, because I'm drinking my coffee today. But we will be drinking some tea, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to be doing some facts. I don't even know what the facts are yet. We haven't come across it yet. We're just got to get them all organized, get them put together, all right? So, yes, to the one out there, I know that you do watch. You may not comment, you may not react, but you know what? Always remember your 10. And to all my MFers, guys always got to remember, okay? Because you know what? You do matter. Yes, each and every last single one of you guys. Because you know what? You guys are needed and wanted. Because without you guys, MFers Live wouldn't be here right now. It wouldn't be. Okay? I started off something as basically like a virtual autobiography, tuning in and asking questions about myself, and I answer them. And you guys help make MFers Live what it is, and it's very amazing. And like I said, 2018 is the year of PLP, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to try, PLP might be the beginning of the world peace. That would be great. It would be. Start something off small, and all because you guys become world peace. It's going to be awesome. All right, guys. So I will see you tomorrow. All right, so remember, guys, tune in. Same MF for tab. Same MF for channel. All right, keep spreading the peace, love, and positivity. And yes, one more thing before I go, ladies and gentlemen, like I always do. Always. If you're watching this right now and I am live, or you're watching this on a replay, as long as you're watching this message right now, it's for you. All right? Yes. All right, and I need you guys to remember something that's very near and dear to my heart, all right? 2 words. That's all it is, just 2 words, all right? And it means so much, all right, guys? And you guys always got to remember, all right, no matter how down you feel like you're getting, you need to remember something that's very important. Always remember that, yes, you matter. Yes, guys, you matter. Never forget that, guys. Keep spreading the peace, love, and positivity, and I will see you guys tomorrow night.